day 43 to the glory of God. So I was gonna do sprints today, and then on day, it would be 44, 45 mid distance, and then 47 I was gonna do a long distance, and then 49 maybe do a little tag with my kids or sports or go on a little ruck, something like that. But as you can see, I'm in a suburban neighborhood, which is not really where I'm filming from. And so I'm visiting my father-in-law, my wife's dad. And so while I'm down here and visiting, I figured I could still do the sprints, I could still do the mid distance. So the way that's gonna look for me, and it doesn't have to look like this for you, you could just do your normal walk, your jog, your run, your ruck, your swim, your bike, what it is that you do for your locomotion day. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a park and I'm gonna basically pace out about 20 paces. So I want my sprints to be around 5 to 10 seconds long. So 20 paces means like step with the left, step with the right. That's one, maybe 40 paces. We'll see how that looks. But, so with that, I'll probably only do, because I haven't done sprints in a really long time. Again, erring on the side of easier. I'll probably just do about 5 sprints. If I'm at my house, I typically do hill sprints, and I do about the same distance, but I try to do it up a slight gradual grade. That makes it just a bit harder. And I've noticed that that's had tremendous effects on my abilities to run longer distances and to be able to recover faster and to be more efficient in my running. Again, if you just maybe started jogging and you've been walking this whole time, continue to jog, continue to try to go a little bit further in terms of time or further in terms of distance within the same period of time, a little bit more speed, whatever progressive overload you have decided, just continue that and just slow, steady approach for that progressive overload. And with that being said, I'm gonna jog over here to this park. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a warm up. And if you do your sprints, I would just forewarn you, don't just sprint 100% right out the gate. Do a jog and then a run, and then slowly increase your sprints. And then once you get to your full speed sprints for you right now at this point in time, that's when you'll begin your first sprint, your second sprint, third, and maybe fourth and fifth. And then what I'll do is, if I can get 5 sprints in, I think I'll be able to, because I've been running my hill, which is pretty brutally steep and can be very difficult, and both ways, going down and going up. And so that creates a lot of force load. But I'll just feel it out. If I feel like, oh man, I have to go 80% instead of 100%, that's fine. I'll go 80% 3 or 4 or 5 times. If by the third time, if there's like a little bit of muscle pump and things like that, then that's fine. I'll continue to push through. If I'm feeling joint issues and tendon issues and pain and pulling, obviously I'll stop. Really listen to your body. That's why we do the controlled articular rotations. That's why we do the lunge matrix with arm drivers on the other days. It's to help us be able to understand the different parts of our bodies and the way in which they can move, and to be able to monitor them and be like, oh, that's a little bit sore today. Oh, that's a little bit tight today. Oh, that's a little bit tender today. And if we take note of that, then we can adjust our work so that those things don't become painful injuries, right? And keep us from this consistent approach and progressive overload. I love you, and I'm praying for you.